Finally we get a win. I love you guys. Welcome to All Andy Alfred Part 2 here on this Friday edition of All Andy Alfred on Clayfan 2. 3. I am your host, Andrew Alfred. It's about time that the Mudhens finally get some wins. They won last night, and we'll go over last night's game, preview this weekend's matchup, big matchup against the Indianapolis Indians. We'll break down the IL West and the World Cup, of course, and get into some NHL news. But let's break down, how about these Hens? Last night winning 6-1 over the Louisville Bats. Rick Porcello pitched 1 run, 1 hit ball, gets the win. He goes to 1-0 with a 0 ERA. Lulich gets the loss. He goes to 2-4 with a 4.66 ERA. Wilkin Ramirez homered for the Mudhens. No home runs for Louisville in front of 9,136. Game time 2 hours and 29 minutes. Porcello went 8 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Isn't that impressive? That is amazing. But this weekend series is going to be big. You have Indianapolis, who's crawling at the heels to get you out of the playoffs. And maybe if I'm not mistaken, they probably some of these players might watch this show. You guys have to step up, be careful, and you gotta watch. Basically, that's all you gotta do. This weekend's series will feature a 4-game set in Indianapolis Friday through Monday, before coming home finally to play the Gwinnett Braves starting Tuesday. Friday we'll see Gardner on the hill. He's 3-3 with a 3.49 ERA, taking on Quadrado, who's 4-4 with a 4.89 ERA for Indianapolis. 7:15 game time on 12:30 WCWA. On Saturday will be Alfredo Figueroa. He's 6-4 with a 4.05 ERA. Indianapolis is not determined who's going to throw on the hill. Game time 7 o'clock. Sunday we'll have Buckner on the hill. He's 5-3 with a 3.92 ERA, taking on Penn, who's 3-2 with a 4.02 ERA. Game time 2:05 on Sunday afternoon. And on Monday, the concluding game of the series will be Kitchener. He's 3-2 with a 2.73 ERA, taking on Burns, who's 1-2 with a 6.35 ERA. 7:05. All games you can listen to with Jim Weber on 12:30 WCWA. I'll be listening to most of those games. Let's keep it going, because this is why. In the IL West, Columbus leads the division. They're 44-30, 6-4 in their last 10. Toledo is 41-33, 3 games out of first place, 5-5 in their last 10. Indianapolis is 40-34, 4 games out. They're nipping at the heels. They're nipping at the heels of the Mudhens. These games are the biggest important games for the Mudhens, because it's basically do or die for them, in my opinion. 5-5 in their last 10. Louisville is 34-40, 10 games out, 5-5 in their last 10. These games are so important for the Mudhens. They need to win these games. Alright, cue the anthem. We're going to cue the anthem here. It's time for your World Cup update. Japan 3, Denmark 1, the Netherlands 2, Cameroon 1, Portugal and Brazil tied. The Ivory Coast winning today. Chile and Spain. Spain up on Chile right now, 1-0 and 0-0 in Honduras and Switzerland. The U.S. and Ghana will be battling out tomorrow at 2 o'clock on ABC. That'll be a hotly contested match, and it'll be interesting to see how Argentina fares in their first round game. I'll be watching a lot of World Cup. That is the recommendation of one of my recommendations for this weekend, is to watch the World Cup and go out and get yourself one of these vuvuzelas. If you can't get it, just get it on phonezoom.com, and they have it at a ringtone. That's your World Cup update. The NHL draft is tonight. It'll start tonight and Saturday. It'll be on Versus tonight and on NHL.com on Saturday, or NHL Network. The salary cap in the NHL will be raised this season. I didn't really want to see that. It went from 45 million to now 59.4 million dollars. Are we going back to the old ways? Ridiculous. The Sharks have inked Patrick Marleau and Pavelski for another 4 years. Give the Jackets or another team, a mid-market team, a chance to go after these players. Not hold out forever, honestly. And the governors of the teams have come out and approved a penalty for head hits. It'll be a 5-minute major, and the severity of the injury will be considered a game misconduct. In my opinion, that is a excellent call on the governors, but what considers a headshot, though? A simple check. We'll see how that plays out this season. Recommendation, like I said, the World Cup is a recommendation, and also the NHL draft. We're going to be, in a little bit, we're doing the NHL draft portion of the All Andy Alfred. Pull it in the camera. Taylor Hall on the front cover of this, and I think this kid's going to go to Edmonton, in my opinion. They're saying Tyler or Taylor. I'm thinking he's going to go to Edmonton, and it'll be interesting to know. I'm Andrew Alfred. I hope you have an excellent weekend. I'll see you on Monday. And remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. And especially the teams behind me, and Team USA and Team Argentina in the World Cup. Victory is sweetest when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody. Have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday, on the Monday version of All Andy Alfred.